Is it possible to sell option premium and survive market crashes? Hey, it's Karl here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a critical topic for all premium sellers out there, market crashes. If you've ever wondered how to protect your capital and even profit during these volatile times, you're in the right place. So let's get started. So what exactly is a market crash? Well, as an option seller or premium seller, a market crash isn't just about the stock market tanking. It's when the VIX or volatility index spikes. When the VIX climbs, especially over 42, the prices of options I'm selling can skyrocket. And that's where it can seriously hurt your P&L or profit and loss. To me, and to most premium sellers, a market crash is when the VIX hits those high levels, it signals panic in the market, and that's when things can get really tricky. So, how do I navigate through these times? So let's talk about that. Let's take a look back at some of the significant market crashes we've seen over the last 10 years, specifically from a premium seller's perspective. There have been 4 major instances: August 24th, 2015, February 5th, 2018, March of 2020, and most recently, August 5th of 2024. 4 crashes in the last 10 years. Each of these events sent the VIX soaring, putting immense pressure on any short options positions. If you were selling premium during these times, you know exactly how intense it can get. So the big question is, can you preserve capital and be profitable during these crashes? As a premium seller, is it possible to maintain the same trade structure and same trade plan in these environments without losing your shirt? Well, if you've seen my verified results from 2019 through 2023 using this trade concept, you know it's definitely possible. But it's not without challenges. You need the right strategy. And that's where the PL5 Pro strategy comes in. Let me show you how the recently updated PL5 Pro has performed in both backtests and during these challenging environments. So here are the results of the PL5 Pro's backtested performance since 2015. Okay, so here's the PL5 Pro monthly return table. Here it is. One thing, you have probably seen my third-party verified results, and that was a less efficient structure, but very similar structure to the PL5 Pro. Very similar structure and trade plan to the PL5 Pro, but less efficient is what got me all of those verified returns since 2019. And you can see here 23, 12, 4, 17, 10. The key here is there really weren't any losses. These are all back tests, of course. There weren't any losses here. There wasn't any down years. That's really the key. The key is to not be trying to dig yourself out of a hole. And you can see that the CAGR 18.78, Calmar 2.19, meaning you risk 1 to make 2.19. Sortino ratio 2.59. Let's move forward here. So here's the S&P 500 versus the PL5 Pro equity curve. So you can see here the PL5 Pro equity curve in blue doing quite well, and then the S&P 500. S&P 500 still makes money, but you can see the equity curve here. Just you don't see a lot of drawdowns here. That's one of the keys. Now, the 3 largest drawdowns for the PL5 Pro, of course, this is all back-tested information. And like I said, this is a way more efficient trade plan and trade structure that I've actually traded in with real money. So here, minus 6%, it took 157 days to recover, but you can see it wasn't a major drawdown. Minus 8.5%, 119 days to recover. Minus 8.6%, 23 days to recover. Compare that to the S&P. And you can see in 2019, these are all backtests from 2015 forward, by the way, so approximately 10 years. So here you got minus almost 20%, took 214 days to recover in 2019, the S&P. Then the S&P drew down for 179 days it took to recover, and around 34%. That was the 2020 crash. And then we had the drawdown beginning in 2022 all the way till 2024, 745 days. What is that? Over 2 years, over 2 years maybe. Minus 25% was the lowest drawdown, but it took a long time to recover. So you don't see that. So the key is not having those higher drawdowns, so it doesn't take long to recover. Therefore, when you have a good month or a good year, your capital is growing. So a strategy performance in all market environments. This PL5 Pro works in the bull, the sideways, the grind down, and the crash market. You can see how it did in the bull market. This is the bull market in 2016 to 18. the S&P outperformed 57 versus 18%. There was a bull market in 2018 all the way till 2020. The S&P outperformed 44 to 14. You can see here at the end of the market crash all the way till 2022, the market was up 114, the PL5 Pro 81. And then in 2022 through 2024, you can see the S&P was up 57 versus 22. So in a bull market, yes, the PL5 Pro underperforms, but it doesn't draw down that much when it does draw down. But it does underperform a bull market. But as long as you're not drawing down a lot, for example, here's a sideways. As long as you're not drawing down a lot, that's the key. Sideways market here, this is 2015, the first 6 months or so, where the S&P just broke even and the PL5 Pro was up 8%. There was a sideways market in 2016 for a few months, about 4 or 5 months. The market was up not even 1%. PL5 Pro did about 4.5%. So it outperforms in a sideways. Now in a grind down market, we had a grind down market in 2015 into February 11th, 2016, where the market was down 13.3, and basically PL5 Pro just kind of held serve there, just stayed even. In 2018, we had that last quarter where the market grinded down 20%-ish, and the PL5 Pro was down about 2 to 2.5%. We had the grind down market of all of 2022 from the beginning until about October 12th, where the market was down 25.5%, and the PL5 Pro was actually up around 16%, vastly outperforming the market here in a grind down. Now we look at the crash. We had a crash in August of 2015, and the market went down around 11%. The PL5 Pro up around 6%. We had a crash in early February 2018. The market went down 8.5%. PL5 Pro up about 6.5%. We had the crash in 2020, the COVID crash, where the market was down around 34%, and the PL5 Pro just kind of held serve there and did not draw down very much. In fact, it was up by about 0.5%. And that was just a 1 month crash right there. So I just went over how the PL5 Pro performs overall, and I also went over how it performed in the previous 3 crashes before this recent crash here on August 5th, 2024. The PL5 Pro managed to keep drawdowns low while still generating a solid return. These results are a testament to the robustness of the strategy, even when the market is in panic mode. Now, the big question is, how did the PL5 Pro perform on August 5th, 2024 in live trading? So let's take a look at the most recent crash on August 5th, 2024. How did the PL5 Pro strategy hold up? So here's my Schwab account. I've only run the PL5 Pro in this account. You can see my balance, about $403,000 back in July. Didn't do a lot, drew down just a little bit. And then you see right when August 5th happened, when the market came in and crashed, you can see what happened to the account. You can see that it's up $32,000 since that time frame. After the, here's before the crash, here's after the crash, and you can see that there was no money put into the account, so up $32,000 just off of the crash. So actually, the crash was very beneficial. This particular crash right here on August 5th, 2024, this is a very beneficial crash for the PL5 Pro, as you can see here, as proof that what happened in my trading account. Well, the results speak for themselves. And despite the chaos, the PL5 Pro once again demonstrated its ability to navigate through the storm. It's this kind of performance that makes it such a powerful tool for premium sellers, even in the most volatile markets. If you want to learn more about the PL5 Pro, then check out the link in the description below. So there you have it. Surviving and even thriving during market crashes is possible with the right strategy. I'm excited to share more about it with you. And if you're interested in the latest updated version of my trade plan and trade structure, be sure to click the link in the description. Now, thanks for watching. And until next time, trade smart and stay safe out there.